Yo! And welcome back to Let's Make a RenegadeX Map. Off camera I've been doing some stuff, like I repainted all the trees and some of these rocks. Yeah, some of them are actually still poking through stuff. So yeah, there's still a lot to really do. To go through, but I can't do this until the testing phase, really, because just wandering around is the only way I'm going to be able to find all this stuff. So what I've gone and done. Oh, I didn't even notice that tree was there. I'll keep it there. So what I've gone and done is repainted the trees. I put an X bias on it, so it actually goes through the landscape a little bit, so we don't get any floating trees. I could have put it under a bit more, but meh, it's alright the way it is. So yeah, as I said, there's a few things I need to still do, like these. Like some of these rocks are just got stuff poking through them. Just grab the thank you. But today, I don't really care about the rocks and that. Everything. Well, I did build lights, and now I need to do it again. But today is going to be all about these little thingies. So let me press P to get my paths. Apparently I don't have any paths. And yeah. I didn't even notice that back there. I have to change that. So yeah, I want to be doing the paths today. This is going to be pretty easy to do, really, because it's all set up for me. Well, no, it's not all set up for me, but the plan is to get the main Renegade X stuff in today and working. So first thing I want to do is get some defense nodes in. Let me find out where these are. They're in actor classes somewhere, and in navigation, and it should be UT defense point. So I want to defend here. F4 it. On foot only, yeah. Weapon preference doesn't matter. Sniping doesn't matter. Only skill doesn't matter. Priority, yeah, low. Have we got a... Oh, we got a team number. What's a team number? Movement, display, attach, advance, display. Apparently we don't have a team number. Defense objective, I can't put anything in there. Define group. 0. It should be team. I'm not getting any doodads. So 0 is GDI, so I'm all happy with that. Let's put that down there because we're going to need it again. I want another one of these over here. So I want to be defending there, but I also want to be defending here because the nod base has 3 entrances, while GDI only have 2. So now that we have these, F4 and put this to 1. On foot only. I'm not really worried about defending this part because this part is probably going to be the primary attacking line, just because I think this line is actually shorter than this one. Still a pretty big map. But yeah. Sorted. So now we're going to go for the actual Renegade X objective nodes, which I bloody hate using. So area objective. What we need to remember with these is... Oh, we finally got... Awesome. So I'm going to put this in the middle of the base. Just like that. Just like that. So yeah, I'm going to put that in the middle of the base. If you ever watched my Essentials tutorials, I pretty much explain exactly how these work. Right, so I suggest you go watch that because I'm not going to. I will explain it again. Right, so we have. You need at least 2 of these for them to work. So let me lock that because I'm going to need that. I'm going to need that one as well. Why the hell are these so bloody big? Need that one as well. And this one is going to be named 2. And I need another one of these over here. Probably there is the best place for it. And F4. F4 again. Oh god, no, why the hell are these things so bloody big? And we need that again. Why the hell are these things so bloody big? So these 2 here are actually the same, and I'm going to be putting an importance on each one. This one here should be 3. Sorry. So the nod base is always the bigger number, and the GDI base is always the smallest number. That's good. And for that, Lady 4. I've lost it now. That one. It's that one. F4. Oh, for God's sake. This one needs to be 0. Or 1, I do believe, actually. Importance. The main bases both need to be set to 2. Whatever way you want the bases to go, let's lock that. Whatever way you want the AI to go, yeah, you're putting the importance up. So this one's actually going to be 2, sorry, for both of these. So they have a choice of going that way or that way. We're also going to F4 lock. Where'd that other one go? I got it somewhere, didn't I? Geezer. That one. I've lost that other one. That one. There we go. Nonetheless, underneath the ground. So F4 this. I want to put this one to 2 as well. And this is the line of sight area. The one in the base needs to have line of sight disabled. Let's get rid of this. So line of sight disabled. Everything else has line of sight except for the base. So for that line of sight, just want to grab this one. And I need to put one basically around here. And this one's going to be a line of sight as well. Well, line of sight. I'm going to put the importance to 1 on this one. We don't need to mess around with any of this crap. And that's pretty much that done. The next thing I need to do is the actual AI paths themselves. This is going to take a while to do. And I can't go mad. And there's the phone. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, so sorry about that. Phone rang. Ooh, did you hear that? Bloody knuckles. So yeah, next thing we've got to do is actually put the paths down themselves. So this is not exactly hard. Let me press P. I don't have any paths built yet, so let's sort of build my paths so I know what's going on. I know I'm gonna have a few problems. I already know that. P for paths. So these ones work. I just need to actually move them. Probably better off grabbing that one. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I don't have the harvester mode for some reason. So let me quickly get that in. Refinery node. That's perfect. F4. Team number's good. So there is a few things that we need to do in order for all this stuff to actually work. First thing is we need white paths everywhere, and we can't go mad with actual paths themselves. Usually I'd tell people to use more than one path, but I expect this to just be played on a server. I'm not really interested in paths or as such. So what we need to do is, or what I want to do is just put a basic bot system in. As I said, I don't really care much for the bots. The bots are really stupid in most cases. No offense to the guy who done it all, but AI will never ever be as good as regular players. So yeah, there's that done. Might notice I'm not really worried where all these are actually going. I'll get rid of that one. So I just need to put them in where I think tanks are going to want to go, or where tanks are going to go. So what I would usually do is just take one of these and or a single version of this, highlight all the same matching materials, so select all matching material, just like that, and I'd just copy and paste all these, then convert them to a path node. To explain how to do that, make a copy when it doesn't mess up. Right click, replace with path node, and why am I on milk? I want to be on that. Let's raise them up a bit, and that's pretty much that done. So if I build paths, but what's happened now is I got a load of paths in really weird places. I can go, once I build paths, I can see where the paths are going, and it will give me a couple of warnings on paths that aren't needed, and I can delete them from the list and delete them from the world if need be. There is an alternative to doing it this way. You could use the blanket approach. Basically, up in the sky you could make a grid, say put 10 nodes in a row, copy and paste that row into a grid format, then highlight them all, select all, and then just drop them down, go to transform and align to ground. See, we can't reach these. Get rid of that. Yeah, we can't reach these ones because we haven't actually put any paths in here yet. So I'm going to select all these. Select all path node actors. We're going to raise them up a little bit. Oh, sorry, we can't do that. What we're going to do is align. Whoops. Get my groups on. So I've got my groups working. Go back, select everything. I'm going to unselect all my groups. So that will unselect everything inside of the buildings and whatnot. And yeah. What we're going to do is transform and snap pivot to floor. Then just raise them up a little bit until we actually get an apple symbol again. And then we rebuild paths because we have to. Need to get rid of that decal as well, so it looks stupid. So yeah, now we still got this can't reach bollocks, but we already know why, because it's a part of this. So that's the next thing we need to do. Do that so we can actually get a line in. But you can see these paths are following my decals pretty much now. We can get rid of some of these if need be, purely because we can't have too many in one place. Like here, we don't need that one. This one here can actually come back. We'll be putting some more down here. we're using the same technique. I'll be putting some more in. As I said, I can't go mad with paths because AI will start freaking out. So this one here, yeah, I don't want vehicles to get up here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find block for vehicles. Should be infantry only. Vehicle usage. Block for vehicles. So yeah, that's that done. So all of these in here are actually going to be blocked for vehicles. So that means no vehicles can actually use them whatsoever. So now is a good time to actually use that pivot to floor stuff, but I'm not going to do the blanket technique here because it's going to start hitting rocks and trees and whatnot. So all I want to do is just put random paths down. They don't have to be phenomenally neat because bots can actually they can pretty much take whatever path they want. They can they have a highway they can go down. They don't actually follow this line. There's a like a, I'd call it a road they can weave across. It's the best way I can actually explain it. So yeah, now we're actually getting to the silos. We're not going to get any of them crazy. Well, we are because none of these are actually in the right spot. For the top. And again, I'm going to be transforming and pivoting to floor with these. Whoa, where the hell am I? Right. So yeah, I'll probably come back to you once I've finished all this and we'll have a look what's actually going on. So I'll see you in a second. Alright, so after doing that you can see that these aren't joined up yet. Oops, and I just fucked up. Delete all those. So I actually pick one this time. A lot of these haven't actually joined up, which I'd kind of gathered what was going to happen. So now we just need to fill in the gaps. And again here it doesn't. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with this volume, but I've read up that there's a few problems with it, which is pretty disappointing. But shit happens. Yeah, we can't really deal with. I can't deal with it myself because I'm not really a coder, as you know. I'm just some guy who does maps. All the code I leave to the actual coders. So yeah, there's that. I do believe I've seen some around here as well. This is probably the most tedious part of AI. It's just having to place all this stuff. Because I know people don't like doing this. So I'd prefer to use nav meshes, but as Ren-x doesn't actually use nav meshes, we can't. Which is a bit of a pain, really. As I said, we can't go mad with these, otherwise we start getting really funky AI that doesn't work. And we need the AI to work, so yeah. All this looks good, more or less. More or less. It's another broken one. We'll just come out here and we'll rebuild and see what happens. Probably next episode I'm going to be doing a play test with bots, see what the bots actually get up to. I'm not going to be doing that today as I don't have time. Other than that, should be good. And probably in the next 2 episodes it's going to be at a point that I can actually release it, which is going to be cool. Okay, so we missed somebody here. No, where did you go? We were up there. So yeah, we can get a good idea what's going on now. Again, I said we can't go mad with the paths, which I haven't. These paths are quite long. And the AI should be alright playing this, really. So yeah, thanks for watching. That's pretty much AI in a nutshell. I'll finish off all the other parts later on. It's pretty easy to do. There isn't anything else, I don't think. So yeah, I have to wait for a new version of SDK or Renegade X to get the this stuff working. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to drop it into the map and just leave this part empty for now until I actually can get the Kismet working. But yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Ta-da.